I really cannot put into words how beautiful this design is and how nice it is to use and hold in general. Like if this had a camera and the hotspot was good, I would be using this. I would not be using my Light Phone 3, honestly. Hello and welcome to Dubai Dumb Phones, or Dumb Phones Dubai. I don't remember my channel's name. But today we're talking about the Punkt MP02, which is a modern dumb phone. Alright, so the first thing is, why did I buy this expensive ass tiny phone? Okay, the main reason, maybe a year ago, I was very frustrated with my smartphone usage. I was compulsively and obsessively using my phone. I wasn't happy. And I had decided that I wanted to separate my distractions from my connection. So this provided a very good way to do that. Like, all it has is calendar, clock, notes, calculator, settings, phone, and messages. And that's all I needed in one specific device. And the fact that it had hotspot tethering was one of the main reasons I bought this device. And while I had it, it worked very well, honestly. Like, it did actually work as I wanted. I was able to separate my distractions, which was on another smartphone, tablet, whatever, and have my connections right here. So when I did not want to be distracted, I could just leave that at home, or leave it in the car, or leave it elsewhere, and just still have the ability to talk to my friends, my family. I still had the ability to call people, right? So it did help me achieve my goal, but there were still a few problems and hiccups that I faced with this device that ended up making me not make this my main device. And I'm gonna go through that in a bit. But before I go ahead and talk about the issues I faced, I just want to talk about like the phone itself, the design, the usage, the features. First of all, the design. I think this is a beautiful phone, honestly. Like if I did not face the other issues, I would still use this phone. I think it's so pretty, and I think it's well designed. It's very minimal. It's so clean. The buttons are clicky. The LED light up lights are good. I love the color of the phone. I love the design. Like if I had the option to use it, I would 100% use this phone, right? Right now, my primary dumb phone is my Light Phone 3, but I would definitely use this one. It looks amazing. It functions like the functionality is awesome. I really miss using this phone, actually. Let me just give you a quick rundown of all the features here. So the first is calendar. Kind of useless because you cannot really add anything. You cannot really add any details. You cannot link it to your Google Calendar. It's kind of useless. You just see the dates. Clock. You have the alarm. You can set an alarm. Which is fine. World clock. If you need to keep a record of or if you have friends abroad and you need to know what time it is, where they are before calling them, you have that option. Timer. Yep. If you're boiling eggs or boiling noodles and you need a timer, you have a timer and a stopwatch. So you have the basic functionality with the clock. Notes. Yep, you have notes. T9 typing. Yeah, basic T9 typing's there. Calculator, which is what it kind of looks like. A lot of people have said that it does look like a calculator, and I don't disagree with them. But that's there if you need it. Settings, connectivity, date and time, preferences, sounds. One thing I really like about this phone are the sounds. The message volume. I love the sounds that this phone has. Just listen in. It sounds good, and I like the ringtones also. They're so unique. I think when I used to use this was my regular. That's good. That's also one of my favorites. gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it here. Oh no, that's too fucking weird. Some are kind of weird, to be honest. Like hijim, that works for me. I don't know if this is like Swedish or I don't know what the fuck this is. There's vibration. I usually keep it off, and startup sound on and off. And that's kind of it. It's super minimal, which is what I like, which is what I want. Like I don't want any distractions on me sometimes, and this phone provides that. This phone gives me the ability to do that. Also, languages you have a bunch of different options. Not like a lot of them, maybe like I think 10. Input language, auto lock, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Yep. Oh, also a nice feature that I like. You can assign each number to a function. I usually kept number 9 to tethering. So like when I'm on the go and I needed data real quick from my other device, I hold 9 and tethering is on. That's one feature that was pretty super useful because I don't have to go all the way up and turn it on and blah blah blah. This has like 2,000 contacts. It just keeps going, which is great. This is another reason I wanted this phone, because I have a lot of contacts and I just want the ability to call them whenever I need. That's what held me back from getting a Nokia, an old Nokia, because I think it was limited in how many contacts it could hold. And also the fact that the Nokia has an older type of charger and the batteries are dated because they're old phones and they have games on there. Like, this is pretty much what I was looking for. The only gripe I had was the price, but I mean, like, you get what you pay for. So what's the main reason I stopped using the Punkt MP02 if I really like it so much? Okay, here's the thing. There's two main issues for me, and actually the Light Phone 3 ended up solving it. So the first thing is, there's no camera. I need a fucking camera, like in general. I tried like carrying a camera on the side with this. It was just so inconvenient. You have to have this, and then you have to charge the camera on the side, or it's just a headache, right? And the second issue was the battery life with hotspot. Whenever I needed to tether to my distraction device, the battery would always die super quick. That was so annoying. And that's another problem that the Light Phone 3 manages to fix. So if you are looking to get this phone, if you don't care about battery life because of hotspot, and if you don't care about having a great camera and stuff, it's a good option. It's a great option, actually. If you care about a good camera, if you care about hotspot battery life, this is not the phone for you. Even though the Light Phone 3 is double the price, it's gonna be worth it if you're actually trying to get a minimal device that just works in 2025. So thanks for watching my video. I'll be posting a few more videos about a few other phones like the Jelly Star, the Big Me E-Ink phone that I have, if they're good dumb devices or if they're not good. So just if you're interested in seeing these kind of videos, you can subscribe and like the video.